Imagine a performance so dominant, so unrelenting, that every single time a player stepped onto the pitch for 16 consecutive matches, the net bulged. 16 games. 16 battlegrounds. And not a single blank. We often talk about the greatest of all time, the GOAT debate. We talk about Messi's magical footwork, Ronaldo's legendary athleticism. But right now, Kylian Mbappé isn't just standing in their shadow, he's carving out a legacy that might just eclipse them all. Welcome to the breakdown of Mbappé's legendary 16-game goal streak, a stretch of footballing perfection that rewrote history books and left the world in utter awe. Every impossible streak begins with a spark. For Mbappé, it wasn't just about scoring, it was about the way he was scoring. In the first 5 games of this historic run, defenders knew what was coming, yet they were completely powerless to stop it. That signature explosive acceleration. Going from a complete standstill to 35 km per hour in a fraction of a second, was lethal. When defenders dropped deep to cover his speed, Mbappé adapted. He started dropping into the half spaces, linking up play, and finishing with ice-cold precision. Match 1, a brace. Match 2, a stoppage-time winner. By match 5, the media wasn't just talking about a good form, they were realizing that we were witnessing a generational talent operating at absolute peak capacity. Consistency in football is hard. But maintaining a goal-scoring streak against elite tactical defenses, tactical double teams, and brutal physical targeting? That's almost humanly impossible. By Game 8, opposition managers were designing entire tactical blueprints purely to neutralize Mbappé. Double-marking him, blocking his passing lanes, forcing him out wide. But here is what separates a world-class player from a true GOAT candidate: adaptability. If you took away his right foot, he scored with his left. If you suffocated him on the wing, he drifted inside to head it home. Through midweek European nights and high-stakes league encounters, the pressure mounted. The media spotlight was blinding. Every single match felt like a cup final, with the entire world watching to see when the streak would finally break. Spoilers, it didn't. What actually happens inside the mind of an athlete when they are on the brink of history? Most players break under that kind of expectation. They overthink. They rush their shots. They try too hard. Not Kylian Mbappé. In interviews during this 16-game stretch, he didn't talk about individual glory. He talked about obsession. He talked about perfection. Mentally, Mbappé possesses that rare, ruthless killer instinct, the same mentality that drove Michael Jordan, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Kobe Bryant. By match 14, he wasn't just scoring goals. He was controlling the entire tempo of matches. He wasn't just chasing records, he was making world-class defenders look like amateurs on the biggest stages in world football. Game 16. The pinnacle of the streak. The tension in the stadium was palpable. 80 minutes on the clock, and Mbappé was still goalless. Was this it? Was the streak finally coming to an end? 88th minute. A loose ball at the edge of the penalty box. A split-second opening. Boom. Top corner. Pure, unadulterated genius. 16 consecutive games. 16 masterclasses. He didn't just break the record. He completely shattered the ceiling of what we thought a modern forward could achieve in a single season. This 16-game streak was more than just statistics on a screen. It was a statement. It proved that as the era of Messi and Ronaldo comes to a close, football is in safe, terrifyingly talented hands. Kylian Mbappé isn't chasing the legacy of the legends before him, he's building his own empire. So, what do you think? Does this 16-game streak officially cement Mbappé as the king of the new generation, or does he still have more to prove? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into football history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next story.